Hello, my name is Ocean, and today I'm going to answer the Lesson 8 discussion video prompts. The first prompt says, you lead a team-based marketing and customer relationship management company. What option would you choose as your first option in the Who Should Assess Performance section of the chapter to evaluate your team members? If you could use two options, which one would you choose second? Justify your answer. So, if I were leading a team-based marketing and customer relationship management company, the first option I would choose for evaluating employee performance would be the manager, a manager evaluation. I think this makes the most sense because the manager usually understands the company, deadlines, and the expectations, and they expect the best. And in a marketing environment, especially, there are a lot of different moving parts like campaigning, deadlines, teamwork, customer engagement, and as the manager, I would be able to see how well each employee contributes to the bigger picture. I would also be able to track results, such as how successful campaigns are or how well employees handle customer relationships. I see all the, things that go on behind the curtains, and I'm not like in the mix. I'm not like competing. I am the boss already. Because of that, I think the manager should play the main role in evaluating performance for sure. And if I had to pick a second option, I guess I would go with the peer evaluation, even though this seems kind of rocky to me because sometimes peers can be in competition with each other and kind of not make the best evaluations, in my opinion. But if I had to have a second one, that would be it. In a team-based company, employees work closely with each other every day. I wouldn't just pick one employee, though. I would like to get it off from multiple employees, because if I'm just getting it from one, that employee might not like one other employee. But they often notice things that managers might miss, like if a coworker who is helpful during a project, they might communicate well and support the team when things get busy or rough. Peer feedback can give a more complete view of how someone actually works within the team when when the manager's not around. And I also think it could help build accountability because employees know their teammates are watching them and value strong teamwork and effort. When both managers and peers give the feedback, it creates a more balanced evaluation system. But like I said, I would be careful with that because I have been in a situation where a peer of mine, I suspect, gave negative reports about me for their own benefit, and I don't think that was fair because I think the manager should have at least tried to evaluate a little bit of his own before just taking it all from that one employee. He should have asked multiple employees, or at least, watched me a little bit more himself before just taking one person's word for it. I don't think that is right. But as a manager, I would also want to make sure employees clearly understand the standards they will be evaluated on. One of the most important things I would do is communicate my expectations early and clearly. And when someone joins a team, I would explain what success looks like in their particular role. This might include things like working well with teammates, maintaining well relationships, meeting deadlines, and having a good relationship with clients, controlling ideas for projects, marketing. Other things I would do is have regular random check-ins instead of waiting for a yearly review. Like an example might be a short monthly or quarterly meeting where employees can ask questions, can talk about things that bother them, can talk about their progress, and they can also get feedback and ask questions. This might, help employees understand the company and how they are doing and what they can do to improve, before the official evaluation. It also can build more trust so employees know they are being supported, and it can help them be guided instead of only judged once a year. And in conclusion, I would use clear, measurable goals, whenever possible. In a marketing and customer service relationship, companies, this could include things like campaign results, customer satisfaction, teamwork, creativity, response time. When employees understand exactly what is expected of them or what they are being measured on or judged on, it can remove some of the confusion and make things easier. It can make the evaluation process feel more fair and organized and just well-rounded. And I believe combining manager evaluations with peer feedback all together and having clear communication about expectations would create a very firm and strong and fair performance evaluation system. And that's my opinion. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye.